Just the story of my life. How many times have you heard that? Such a small phrase. It locks us into a narrative of who we are, what's possible for us, and where we're headed. You have two choices. You can either keep rehashing your past and use that to guide your future, or you create a completely new future based on a reality you don't even know about yet. Welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my journey. This is what we're going to talk about today. The story of my life. How it's keeping you where you are and how you can change it to accomplish a future that you have not even begun to think about. It's really easy to rely on the past to inform your next step, right? That makes sense. You know what has happened in the past and you're going to use that information to guide you. However, you're just recreating something that you've seen. You're just remixing something that you've seen by doing so. To change your future, you have to create a brand new story, a brand new reality. And you can do that right now. But here's the thing. You can't create a new reality if you don't know what it looks like, right? You pretty much have to imagine it. You have to imagine your best life. It's a bit delusional, but it gets you the results that you want. This is about anything. Job, your house, your car, your personal finances, how you feel about yourself, your self-confidence. This is all stuff that can work with this framework. For example, let's say you're applying to an apartment and you really want to get it. You know the competition's pretty fierce, but you just want this so badly. Apply for the apartment and start decorating it. Say what furniture you're going to buy. Where's your couch going to go? How are you going to set up your TV? What painting's going to go on the wall, right? Start doing all those things. Envision it to make it feel so real that it's yours. And I promise you, if you fully 100% believe in it without any doubt, that apartment is yours, that house is yours, that job is yours, that car is yours, it's going to happen. If you want a better job, start imagining your commute. If it's remote, start imagining your morning routine when you don't have a commute. Start preparing your workspace. Figure out where you're going to go to celebrate your first paycheck. You can do all these things to help you manifest that future. Whatever you're trying to bring to life, start aligning your life with the actions of a person who already has those things. For example, when I was younger, I was obsessed with really nice cars. My parents' friends had them, and I would just look at them when they came up the driveway and think, man, it'd be really nice to drive that. And then one day, shamelessly, I started asking them, hey, can I take it for a spin? To my surprise, they said yes. And the wild part is I didn't just drive it. I embodied it. I threw on a sports coat. I changed my clothes, and then I got in the car, and then I drove it straight to my school. And I parked it in my assigned parking spot, and I took a picture of it. Put that as my phone background. What I didn't realize I was doing is that I was telling the universe that I was ready for something like that. I was a teenager when I was doing this. So I wasn't planning on having that car anytime soon, but that still primed something in my brain. That reality is available to me. And it contrasted so much with how I felt about myself outside of those situations. I felt really small. My circumstances were really different than that of my friends and the people that I was surrounded with. But in these moments, I really stepped up to the plate and I didn't let those thoughts take place in those moments. So when I was in that car, all I was thinking was high level thoughts about myself. I'm the shit. This is my life. This is my car. Like I would say things like that when I was in it. I didn't realize all this stuff was like manifestation technique. When I got a chance to step into that bigger reality, I didn't waver. Even if it was for just a moment, I showed up. I didn't act like I didn't belong. I didn't gawk. I didn't stare. I carried myself as though that was already my life. And somehow I knew the importance of that. I knew the importance of not feeling like I didn't belong in that space. Over time, those moments began to shift how I saw myself and how I saw what was possible. So here's the takeaway. Your subconscious doesn't know between the past, the future, and the present. It just knows the story that you tell it. When you start interacting with the world in the way that you want your future to look, everything will start to align. The answers to your questions won't come when you're overthinking or when you're doubting yourself. They'll come when you sit with yourself and understand what kind of life you want to live and then act in alignment with that goal, with that dream life. The main thing here is the future isn't something you stumble into. The future is exactly what you ask for. It is what you have created. Start telling yourself a different story.